laugh too hard.
Dear Power Wrestling fans, thank you for tuning in to Shaw. Well, let me put it this way. We are going to blow the roof off of the German Canadian Club. You can hear it already. We just started. And look at this place. Listen to this place.
Another capacity crowd here at the German Canadian Club. And this opening match here tonight, the phrase quicker than a hiccup gets thrown around a lot. But my goodness, this one will be quicker than lightning itself.
It's remarkable how quick both THC and his opponent, who's about to make his way to the ring. Both these guys are so unbelievably quick, and it's like they're 3 or 4 steps ahead of each other. And you watch the chess match happen, and it's just baffling.
You ready for one of the biggest ovations you'll hear all night?
I don't know if the roof is going to hold this place.
Cruiserweight Champion, Jumpin Josh.
And here comes the Cruiserweight Champion, Jumpin Josh.
He's the youngest, smallest competitor in the Pure Power Wrestling roster. And this kid got the biggest heart, he's got the most drive, and I'd say he's got the most fans.
As you can hear, my goodness.
Wow.
Jumpin Josh definitely got the support of the PPW crowd, but Travis Copeland, no slouch either. He's definitely got his sizable share of the group fans on his side tonight.
Oh, Travis Copeland, I think he was almost a year he reigned as Cruiserweight Champion. So, I mean, undoubtedly, oh goodness. Wow. You were saying quicker than a hiccup or something like that. I mean, I can't follow as fast as that kid goes.
Neither can I. Jumpin Josh been the Cruiserweight Champion since June 2019. THC very familiar with that title. He held it for more than a full year. One of the longest reigning Cruiserweight Champions in this company's history.
That's right. And I mean, when you watch these two go at it, I mean, in 5 minutes from now, you're going to understand why THC held that title for more than a year, and you're going to understand why Jumpin Josh, as unassuming as he is, you're going to understand why that kid won that title and continues to reign, because I'm telling you, he is absolutely phenomenal. The kid is phenomenal.
Absolutely. This is set to be a phenomenal match, and I can't wait to hear that bell ring and them get underway.
Just don't steal my words anymore. Phenomenal's mine. Here we go.
My apologies.
There's the bell.
Incredible.
A show of respect from both competitors, and now they're ready to lock up.
It's always nice to see. You don't always see that enough in professional wrestling.
No, you don't.
Oh, crowd firmly behind THC in the opening seconds, but...
Well,
wow, spoke too soon. He listened to that.
Jumpin Josh getting them all fired up, and now THC...
These two are going to wear out the crowd before they even lock up.
You'd think that Lethbridge, Alberta had been starved for wrestling for the last decade the way they're going on right now, but it's not. It's true. This is pretty much every month of Pure Power Wrestling, and now we are underway. Travis Copeland had a standing side headlock, and look at that nice reversal. Josh is so quick. He got a standing side headlock of his own. THC pulling out of the back door and getting a hammer lock. Look at that pain on Josh's face.
THC is known as quite the technician in the ring, but it's a bit of an unusual match for him. He's actually the bigger competitor in this match, not something that he's used to seeing every single month.
No, that's exactly right. He's usually outsized by a good portion, but
THC has got a good 30 pounds on Josh.
And he's in control. I mean, that was a nice headlock takeover. Josh, wow. I think there are about 3 or 4 things there that I didn't even see quick enough to call, so we're just going to go on to the hammerlock that Jumpin Josh has on THC. There's a quick reversal. Another standing side headlock. They're just exchanging holds, and
these two are in a friendly competition. See who truly deserves to be the Cruiserweight Champion. Both men incredibly skilled, incredible heart, and the crowd just will not let up here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh,
throwing him down like he's nothing.
I don't think Jumpin Josh was expecting to stop that quickly as he's THC. Oh! Nice leap draw. Jumpin Josh pulling a hip toss seemingly from out of nowhere. Now a nice arm drag takedown. And Jumpin Josh going for an early pinfall attempt. Gets a 2 out of it.
As incredible as that was, we've seen how much punishment THC can take. It's going to take a lot more than that.
David Opinka, you are going to have to go and get my amphetamine pills because I can't talk fast enough to keep up. Oh, do you see that?
Jumpin Josh, powerful shoulder tackle of his own.
Well, that's quite a shock. I mean, that was like a piece of paper knocking over a tree. Look at that hip toss. Oh, really hard on the low back end. Arm drag takedown of his own. Whoa! Both men scouted and both men out of...
Wow, another show of respect. These two are evenly matched here tonight.
And another collar and elbow tie-up right fast. These guys are not wasting any time. Travis Copeland now with a standing side headlock and a nice takeover. Textbook. They didn't waste any energy. And they're Jumpin Josh now with the head scissors trying to escape. Oh, THC's having a hard time getting himself out of the head scissors. Jumpin Josh is locked on there. Now he's rolling around. This will do. There he goes. Now he's going to get a 1. Actually, that's a really smart idea because I don't know that Jumpin Josh would be powerful enough to lift himself and THC and bridge out of that. So he could have got a quick 1, 2, 3.
You notice both men going for a lot of moves on the head, trying to restrict the breathing. I think they're knowing that in a pure speed versus speed matchup, this is one of the few times where they are evenly matched.
Oh, undoubtedly. But there's a standard principle of combat, David Opinka, and that is this. If you control the head, you control the body. Now look at this one. 1, 2, and...
Incredible series of pinning.
If you control the head, you control the body. And the same is true with an arm. You control the arm, you control the body. So usually you see the standard collar level tie-up. You play it safe, they'll take an arm, and then try and control the body and get the head from there. And then you get a headlock takeover like both men have had.
THC saying, I'm having enough. I'm just wailing on Josh. Oh!
Out come the fisticuffs now. We've moved from wrestling to strong style wrestling. Irish whip reversal. THC into the buckle. Oh! Got a foot up and caught Jumpin Josh coming in. Wow! 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 I don't know what you named it, but you... Wow! THC coming off the...
Moving through the air like a jetliner.
That surprised everybody, especially Jumpin Josh. You can see he's holding the back of his head and neck. I don't know how he managed to kick out of that because it was unbelievably quick and really high impact. Watch this standing side suplex. Wow!
What power by THC.
That's how you... Oh.
The THC, of course, was tag teaming with Dewey Robson most of 2019. This match here tonight, he wants to reestablish his dominance in singles competition.
Well, he's well on his way because I tell you, he just took all the wind out of Jumpin Josh's lungs and took all the wind out of Josh's sails, and now he's just... I mean, he'll be relentless with THC. He will not let up. He's just going to keep on hammering away. Just watch. Look how tight he's got that arm in there. That top wrist lock sunken. Look at the pain on Josh's face. Wow. Never say die. Jumpin Josh reverses the arm wringer, puts the THC on his knees.
Speed, athleticism, technical prowess on display here from Jumpin Josh.
You can hear those kicks all the way up here. This kick's really come along.
He's trying to get THC locked in the crossface, and he's got him. Is THC gonna tap? Is he gonna tap?
Listen to these crowd. They don't know if they're gonna cheer for Josh, THC, or the ref. I mean, the THC is, did he roll him over for a quick one?
Oh, Josh wisely keeping the shoulder up. You know, Josh had the Cruiserweight title stolen from him for a few months last year, and he said when he got it back, nothing, and he means nothing, will keep it out of his hands again.
You know what? I believe him because, wait a minute.
Oh!
THC, he took a little bit too long. He was going to plant.
Oh, what's Josh got planned here?
Irish whip. Now we go off the... Look at that, right at the top rope. Wow.
As I said earlier, quicker than a hiccup, and THC just barely getting out of the pin there. 2.5.
Most people don't fly that far on a vacation. This kid's just amazing.
Now what's
Setting up for a, looks like a standing side suplex, and yeah, nicely done. Wow, Jumpin Josh looking a little more powerful than, THC kicked out, and almost put Josh and the ref off the apron.
You can see Josh showing just a little bit of frustration after that kick out there.
Right in the breadbasket. Right in the abdomen.
But you gotta stay
playing it smart. He keeps on taking the wind out of Jumpin Josh. He heavy rolls to the back, heavy suplex and power moves. Josh right on his back.
Oh, to the arm, to the chest, to the side of the gut.
Right.
As I was saying, Josh was showing a little bit of frustration after that kick out, especially when you're in a match with such a...
Again, right on the back. I mean, Jumpin Josh is just going to be gasping for air. Look at that. Whoa! It's not off the top rope, but he got some elevation, made a 2 count. Jumpin Josh in all kinds of trouble.
And as I was saying, when you're in the ring with such a skilled veteran as THC, you have to keep your cool. He will take any and all openings, and he's got the speed and ability to take advantage of it.
And the thing about the veteran in him is he's been in so many matches, and he's seen so... Wow! I bet he didn't see that coming.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, this crowd getting behind Josh.
Someone call San Diego. It's a 6-1.
Oh, boy.
THC saw it coming.
And again, enjoying that weight and size advantage. Jumpin Josh and all kinds of...
Almost a bit of a spine buster there.
Again, right on the back. I mean, all the wind just it gets driven right out of your body. When I was wrestling, David, I'm telling you, I got more fatigued when guys were dropping me on my back than when I was running around. It's amazing how it takes the air out of you. And you can see Jumpin Josh has slowed down a couple of steps. THC with the...
Josh reversing. Going for a slice bread number 2. Oh, wow. Beautiful move every time I see it. And he gets him.
He got him. Jumpin Josh got him.
Jumpin Josh has retained the PPW Cruiserweight Championship.
I don't think anybody expected that. Least of all, Jumpin Josh. Wow.
Oh, wow.
She is a little upset.
Did you hear that? The crowd was a little bit mixed on that one. Have you ever heard Jumpin Josh win a match and not have every single person cheering on the side? That's a real testament to the ability and the popularity of both men. Another show of respect. What a fantastic thing to see here in PPW.
What an opening match. I mean, we're just getting started here tonight. Folks, if you haven't been to a live event in Pure Power Wrestling, I'm telling you, you have no idea what you're missing. The quality, the talent, the athleticism, the skill. I mean, our opening contest is pretty much a main event on any card in Western Canada. Making her way to the ring, it's, as you can clearly see, is Vinny Valentine, the loudest mouth I've ever had the displeasure of hearing, and his protege, Kenn Stevens.
Kenn Stevens looked to get his mojo back after failing to capture the PPW Cruiserweight Championship last month, although he said he might have a way to sneak his way back into title contention. We'll see what happens with that.
You know, Kenn Stevens, when he first came to Pure Power Wrestling, it really nothing special. And sometimes that's the guy that breaks out, is the guy that doesn't really seem like anything special. And as you can see, Kenn Stevens picked up by Vinny Valentine. He's had title matches. He's really in the mix of things. He's making a name for himself
Vinny Valentine may be the slimiest man in all of professional wrestling, but he gets results, like him or not. And I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, right about that. Wilbur does get results. I don't like him a bit. But like I said, Kenn Stevens, I mean, the kid's doing well for himself.
This match should not even be happening. I should be fighting for the Cruiserweight title. Right. Did not beat me last night.
No, he did.
He hit me in the face with a belt.
That's right. He's the loser. He's the champion. He's talking. That's right. He's Kenn Stevens.
You hear that noise? You hear that noise?
Oh, yeah.
That noise is our proud representatives of the city of Lethbridge telling Kenn Stevens and Vinny Valentine that they don't like him very much.
And when you're accompanied by Vinny Valentine, how can you?
And nobody gonna like you. Gotta love this wrestling.
Here comes the big man, Cyanide.
Fans really taking a shine to Cyanide as of late.
It's been an interesting few months development since your dog collar chain match with Cyanide back in the summer. Been having a bit of a change of the heart, and I think the fans are finally starting to take to him.
I'm not exactly sure how this could happen because he hasn't really changed his approach until the fans changed their attitude, so to speak. It's almost the reverse of things, you know? You'd expect somebody who's known to cut corners and be a little bit rude and not quite a good sportsman. You'd expect them to improve their ways, and the fans react. But Cyanide's doing it backwards. The fans are pushing him into this, and I really don't understand it, but that's the unusual phenomenon we call pro wrestling.
Now, as mentioned just before the match, Kenn Stevens saying he had the stipulation against Jumpin Josh last month that if Josh beat him for the title, Kenn Stevens would never challenge for the title again. But he says because he won the match by disqualification, Josh never beat him. And Stevens hoping another win here tonight will for sure put him back in the title picture.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him because he's not just facing Cyanide, it sounds like he's facing the entire capacity crowd.
What, 200, 300 plus strong, all behind Cyanide here.
I never ever thought I would hear. Oh.
Kenn Stevens has had enough.
You'd think Cyanide would know, and you know, you'd think he would expect. He's done that so many times. Oh, wow! Look at that reversal.
And Cyanide,
Setting
6'5".
him up for
Oh, deceptively strong as always.
That's right. I can attest for that. He is deceptively strong, and he's got the best leg drop in the business. If he puts out on Kenn Stevens, it's going to change the tide of things, and maybe the tide of Kenn Stevens' jaw.
Now Stevens doesn't know what to do here.
Well, you can bet your bottom dollar or whatever. You choose your saying. You can bet any amount of money that Kenn Stevens and Vinny Valentine have a plan.
As they always do, but so far, doesn't look like that plan's paying off. Cyanide in firm control.
Very nice waist lock takedown, and that height advantage comes into play when you're dropping guys from shoulder height, because obviously being 6'5", your shoulders are a lot higher in the air. Back and forth we go, hammerlock to hammerlock. Now Cyanide with a standing side headlock is Vinny Valentine trying to get into a fisticuff with a few of the fans, it seems like. I don't think he'll do too well.
Oh! But as we mentioned, while Cyanide might have the height and power advantage,
that just made Cyanide mad. Now he's laying the boots to Kenn Stevens.
I was about to say with speed and strategy you can overcome power, but my goodness, did you see that?
Cyanide just exploding. I never seen that side of Cyanide before.
That makes him a very dangerous man.
Well, I've got first-hand experience with Cyanide, and I tell you, he is a dangerous man. He thinks dangerous. He's very smart. He's just plain dangerous.
Oh, no.
I gotta say.
Whoa! Vinny Valentine, as always, getting involved, grabbing Cyanide's leg. Oh! And Cyanide chasing Vinny Valentine around the ring now. This ain't gonna end well for Vinny.
Oh, I hope Cyanide catches up to him. I can't believe it. I'm actually cheering for Cyanide.
Oh, he got him. He got the slimiest man in all of professional wrestling. Oh, throws him down.
Putting Vinny Valentine on his keister where, well, as far as I'm concerned, right where he belongs. Now Kenn Stevens up and down, acrobatic, off the rope. I think he ended up chopping Cyanide in the throat, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure where he landed, but
you see, that's the thing. When you face any one of Vinny Valentine's clients, it's not a one-on-one match. You are essentially in a handicap match anytime Vinny Valentine's at ringside.
I don't mean to cut you off, but what is Kenn Stevens doing here? Oh!
Just about decapitating Cyanide's arm.
And of course, Vinny Valentine getting a cheap shot in wherever he can.
Now Stevens in control, taking a casual stroll around the ring on his way to Cyanide.
Oh! Cyanide's head ramming off of that side of the ring apron.
Oh, Vinny Valentine ripping up a sign. That's uncool, man.
Kenn Stevens, he's just unloading on Cyanide. And Vinny Valentine as well. I don't know why referee Shane isn't trying to put us. Oh, look at that drop kick.
The numbers game really going their way for Kenn Stevens and Vinny Valentine.
Cyanide getting kicked out at 2. I'm stumbling over my own words here. That's what Vinny Valentine does to me. I want to go over there and squeeze that bald head until it pops right off his neck.
Although I gotta say, Kenn Stevens, such an accomplished wrestler, I don't think he needs the help of Vinny Valentine. Look at the way he's manhandling the much bigger man.
Well, it's all about leveraging. I mean, Kenn Stevens just dropped Cyanide on his head. He is well in control of this right now. And
once again, going to work on the left side of Cyanide, stomping down on his wrist, and now over to the right.
Other side.
Jeez.
I love rugged Ronnie Garvin.
You feel that all the way over here, 20 feet away, and now going for one on the left boot.
Oh, you don't want somebody stomping on. I mean, you know the ankle bones, the malleolus, either one of those ones. I mean, it hurts like hell. Oh, Stevens just
trying to hit every single joint in Cyanide's body.
That makes it hard to walk when you got a couple of broken ankle bones.
But each ankle, each wrist basically takes out all of Cyanide's biggest weapons, and
interesting maneuver, putting Cyanide right on his own head.
Stevens going for the cover.
Ref Shane getting the 2 count. Cyanide
somehow able to kick out. How is he doing this?
I'll tell you how. He's a tough SOB, that's how.
Absolutely.
He ain't just dangerous, he's tough. And there's another factor right there, Vinny Valentine.
Kenn Stevens distracting the referee while Vinny Valentine does what Vinny Valentine does.
I tell you, man, if guts was gasoline, Vinny Valentine wouldn't have enough to run 2 laps around a Cheerio. Irish whip off the rope, back elbow sending Cyanide crashing down.
Incredible speed by Stevens. Sure, Cyanide does have the size advantage, but when you're that... Oh, come on. What a cocky cover from Kenn Stevens.
Well, size doesn't make a difference. I mean, I tell you, Cyanide and I went at it for the better part of a year, and I got 50 pounds on him. And it took so much effort to get over. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Come in with all the strategies you want. A big, powerful clothesline. That'll take it all away. Wow.
As I was saying, Cyanide was the smaller man when he and I were going at it. And he brought the fight to me. I'm telling you, he really, I have my hands full. He is a tough, tough dude.
Bulldog, sorry to cut you off, but listen to this capacity crowd.
Horrible.
They are firmly behind Cyanide.
Oh!
That boot just went straight through Kenn Stevens just about.
Wow. Listen to this crowd, and there's that leg drop. Oh my goodness.
6'5" leg drop.
I'm telling you, David Apingo, I will never ever forget being on the receiving end of that leg drop when he wrapped that steel chain around his leg. Wow, man. The Cyanide is, he's you don't want to mess around with the guy. You don't want to take him lightly. And I think Kenn Stevens and Vinny Valentine had too much faith and go to the plan.
But I think the fact that Kenn Stevens is still able to kick out and jeez. Couple hard shots to the kidneys and to the guts and picking him up.
Power.
Stay down, Kenn Stevens.
Referee Shane doesn't know whether to call for an MRI or maybe a 2 count or a 3 count.
Or just for an ambulance.
Oh!
How is Kenn Stevens still kicking out?
He's a tough dude, man, I'm telling you. The fact that he hangs out with Vinny Valentine doesn't take anything away from his tenacity, but he'd be a lot more successful if he would ditch Wilbur and go solo, like Cyanide did.
We're truly watching two of the best here in pure power wrestling going to war. Oh, Cyanide's calling for it.
We've seen this before, and this maneuver hurts.
Oh, Stevens reversing. Backbreaker. Neckbreaker.
You see that? That backbreaker pulled Cyanide right off his feet. That had to hurt right up to the top of his head. Holy cow.
I tell you, Bulldog, these two are much tougher than I can ever hope to be.
Well, anybody, I mean, the average person would be done right now, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
2 minutes in, the average person would have quit. Wow. Cyanide just keeps coming.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is. How many people has he finished with that? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh. Gonna choke the life out of Kenn Stevens.
Look at that Cobra clutch.
Oh, man.
Someone sing a lullaby. Kenn Stevens is gonna start sawing logs.
Vinny Valentine pulling Kenn Stevens' leg to the side.
Somebody ought to pull Vinny Valentine's leg to the side.
Uh-oh, Cyanide does not look pleased.
Oh, boy.
Vinny Valentine's about to get something he never wants.
Don't do it, Cyanide. Focus on the match. I'm telling you, focus on the match. Oh, he got Vinny, though.
Oh, no. This could be the end of Vinny Valentine.
This could be really good. This could be great. Wait a minute.
Oh, Vinny Valentine sneaking away.
Wilbur is just a greasy, slippery pig. And Vinny Valentine is
Cyanide, watch your back.
Attention is too much. Oh, goodness.
Implanter DDT taking Cyanide down.
Oh, don't tell me. Are you kidding?
And that's it. As I said, when you face one of Vinny Valentine's clients, it is never a one-on-one match. Kenn Stevens, as always, showing a lot of heart, a lot of skill, but the interference from Vinny Valentine always plays a factor.